Okay. Hi guys. Blake and Ryan here today with Lilleys Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Thursday the 31st, New Year's Eve, and this is the one cast. Today, Ryan and I have made the long journey right across from the dock over here to the bluff. We're going to be using our fly rods today. We both got 5-weight fly rods, 9-foot, 4 pieces. And we've both using 5X tippet today. Today I'm going to be throwing a 1/125th ounce PJ's Finesse Sculpin and Ginger with a brown head jig. About 20 to 24 inches below, I've got the magical pink power worm. Ryan is using a similar setup, except he has an all brown Finesse jig, 1/50th ounce with the magical pink power worm underneath. So right now we're fishing in about 14 foot of water, so I'm gonna set this down that 10-foot range here. I've got Phil's live scope on, but I really don't know what I'm looking at, so I can't tell if those are fish or leaves or what. So I guess it's just on for my entertainment. Alright, we'll go somewhere in there. It's about 36 degrees outside. And yep, that's just a little bit over 10 foot long. Sometimes this bluff over here across from the dock can hold quite a few fish. So they're still running that good old half unit. I still don't think we've gotten as much rain as they were talking about getting. And they're still running the half unit. Fishing reports for today. I know that Captain Dwayne and Captain Blake Harris both had trips this morning. Told me they had to work kind of hard for them this morning, but that they did find some fish on the jigs and that they found 2 over 20 inches. So that's pretty exciting. As I came down to the dock just a little bit ago, we had a gentleman out here fishing off of our dock. Nothing officially on the first cast. We had a gentleman fishing off the dock who caught a 21-inch rainbow on a Sculpin and Ginger jig. Last night, Ryan and I went up to the dam and stripped streamers on the fly rod, and last night was the best bite I've had in a while. I wound up staying there for 4 or 5 hours and caught over 20 fish, and caught one that was right at about 20 inches. I do have a picture of it, but I don't know how to upload it to the thing like Phil does whenever he shows pictures off, so. Last night, the black pine squirrel streamer was the way to go. So we're about 15 foot of water. I'm gonna go even deeper. So I've got that set at probably about 13 foot deep now or so, 12 to 13 foot. Try to get down there where the fish are at. Something I like to do tends to help out is give that indicator a little action, wiggle those jigs in the worm. Sometimes it's just that little bit of extra motion that can entice the fish to taking it. It also helps out when you've got a little bit of chop on the water, and we do have a little bit of chop on the water here. Yeah, I think I just hit bottom too. I would have gone up lake somewhere else, but I was just going out to eat lunch whenever I got the one cast call. So I was not properly dressed for driving up the lake very far. Something I did on these pink power worms is I glued the heads. Once I put the little piece of worm I wanted on there, I glued the heads to the worms of the head of the jig. Because if they even slide off of that jig head even just a little bit, the fish don't seem to want to touch them. So take a little Loctite, little glue, whatever you got, and if you're fishing the pink power worm with the jig head, make sure you glue those jig heads on there. I think we're supposed to get some more rain here later. We'll see if that happens though. We're supposed to get a lot more rain than we have. Let me try the other side of the boat here for a second. Looks like Phil was up on Table Rock earlier today with the boat, fishing minnows. There's a bucket of minnows in here. I ought to take some of those and stick them on a rod and throw it in while we're drifting here. You a bite?
So I think you hit me twice.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, the other day.
Oh, there's a fish out there. Yep. I like to do something different when I come out every time. But sometimes when you go a while without using a method, it's hard to know exactly where to go and what to do to catch a fish every time when you're trying stuff you haven't done in a while.
Right?
No. Nope, no bites for me. But I will say that this pink power worm can be a very effective tool through lots of parts of the lake, at least from the landing up. And I'm sure that it works great down lake too. You just gotta get the depth right and find where the fish are at, which is probably two things I'm failing at today. But I know there's been lots of times where we shot across the dock here and used the pink power worms on this bluff and did pretty well. I'm gonna try going a little shallower here. Maybe that's the trick. Alright, back to the other side. You know what? Just for grins, I'm gonna throw out one of these minnows. Alright, now we're really
through the nose.
yeah, I just took them right through the lips. Yep. I think there might be a little too much split shot on that. Looks like he may have had it setting up for getting down deep up on Table Rock.
Sit at now, like 10 feet.
I got my fly rod set at 8 foot. But I seem to have found the bottom on this minnow rig. I think I'm stopping the boat. Oh my. If you guys were wondering if 6 or 8 pound test could stop a boat, it can.
I think I'm getting one nibbling on this.
There we go. Really? All right. Ryan stuck a minnow on this other rod, and ooh, nay, that's a nice fish. Cool. Oh, that's a beautiful rainbow. Didn't like that net. Cool. If he swallowed that, just cut the line. Well, I'm glad we could find one way to put a fish in the boat today. I'm gonna switch over to the minnow thing here. I'm gonna probably put a smaller split shot on though. Beautiful.
He was almost right under the boat. Yeah, that's not gonna work there.
How big of a split shot did you have? Go ahead and turn that camera back towards me.
I'll show it to you here in a second. This side here. You want it?
No, I just need to see it.
Well,
Okay.
it was about 2 foot, 1.5 maybe.
So I really don't know anything about minnows out here. I think this is the first time I've ever thrown a minnow in Lake Taneycomo. A real minnow, at least. I'm not exactly sure which hook you were using, bud. Here.
Oh my.
You're gonna have to break it.
You grab my line, Drake.
Alright, we'll go a couple more minutes trying some of these minnows out here. little guys are hard to hold on to.
I think this is too big.
Probably not. Oh, I gotta concentrate what I'm doing here. I cannot hold on to this little minnow to save my life. Alright, got her now. You guys are gonna have to bear with me on this one. This is a learning experience for me. I'm just kind of feeling for my weight to hit the bottom, and then I'm just kind of barely lifting up on it, keeping that split shot from hooking against the bottom. Yeah, we do have these minnows available here at Lilleys. At least for the winter time. Oh, and I still couldn't keep myself from getting hooked on the bottom, darn it. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I got everything back except for the minnow. I'm just going to kind of drop this down next to the boat here. I'm not sure. It might be better to hit the anchor mode and let it swing back. That'll kind of pick that weight up off the bottom a little bit. I know the one day I saw Phil do good on doing this on the one cast. He was anchored over there on that slack water. Well, today's one of those days where had to scrap our first plan and try something else. Getting a nibble? I still haven't figured out quite how to judge this yet.
One more time.
I'm really not sure if mine's even hitting the bottom here.
Doesn't have a tail anymore. Getting chewed on.
Well, if I get some time this winter, this is definitely something I'll have to figure out a little bit more. I know that fishing live minnows can definitely produce some bigger fish and probably a better chance of catching a brown. But I just really haven't tried it at all. But I'm sure glad Ryan came along today so we could see what a fish looked like. And I think I'm going to call it. I'm getting cold. So we thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll do it for you again tomorrow. Thanks, guys, and Happy New Year to everybody.